And we're underway.
Well, Peter, this is certainly a man who can make all the difference.
King Eric.
Surely one of the greatest ever to grace the English game. And you've got to say that alongside his class, he brought about a bit of a tactical revolution too.
Yeah, in an age where everything was fast and down the sides, but his nous and drive encouraged his team to play through the middle with great success. Nothing new nowadays, of course, but back then, I think his qualities were pretty unique. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Neymar
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Now, what about a counter-attack? That ball looks a good one. That's an excellent interception.
Lyon getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance.
Yamal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
And we have our very first corner.
They've played it short.
This looks promising. He's having a hit!
Well, he caught that cure, but no end product.
Well, that always looked a little...
And the keeper's given it away.
Chance for a shot!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Saliba
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And it's made its way to him.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Corner number 2 then.
And it's been taken short.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Mbappe was ultimate.
Oh, given away. Great chance! Goal! Lyon! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Lyon have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Opts for safety. Not the most accurate pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Saliba does well to get it back. Gullit. And here's Mbappe. Gullit.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Neymar.
It's Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh no, this does not look good. Referee's given a throw. Rummenigge. And it's Reinders. And that is a little undercooked. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Nice control. Cantona. Ball's played through. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Lampard. Bonucci. That is ended up in no man's land. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. It's a pretty loose pass. Cantona, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Seedorf. Now Mbappe. Cruyff. Pass somewhat off target. Zanetti. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
There's the shot! Goal! Lyon! And again they hit the front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Lyon with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cruyff. Now this could be a chance. Looking for options for movement. Not a hint of offside.
Oh, shooting chance!
Cruyff with a beautifully timed run.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
De Ligt has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Vinicius Junior. And he was alert to it.
Now it's Cruyff. Spread it left. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through.
Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Mbappe! Vinicius Junior.
That's been cut out, well played. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Hullet.
Cruyff.
That has not gone well. Now it's Hullet.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Now it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Reinders. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. Now he's off and running. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Cantona. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's got away. Real chance! Seedorf. And he's gone long. Now it's Kaká. Now it's Cruyff. Silvestre. Lampard. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, easy pickings there. Cantona. Cantona! And a truly agonising miss.
Cantona was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
So, third corner of the game.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, Cantona. Number 14, Costa Curta.
Reinders is short.
Number 21, Hazard. Number 5.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kagawa. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's definitely onside.
Lyon really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Shot a goal! It's bounced back off the post. Kadiolu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He has found the way through. Baggio making good progress on the right-hand side. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And now and there goes the final whistle. Lyon are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, just skips past his man. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bullet! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Lyon! And Lyon are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Seedorf. Pull it. Lyon currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the chance, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
There's the shot! And he's stuck it away. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Kaka.
Conjures time and space where few can.
This looks promising. And claimed it back swiftly. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. For Messi. Messi running with intent. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always goal side. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Bullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Xabi Alonso makes the interception. And it's Cruyff.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Knocks it into space.
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lyon heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now there's a fine ball. Cafu. Seedorf. Cafu.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Xabi Alonso. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. That has been knocked clear. Foot in. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Lyon ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Seedorf. Rice, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Hullet. Kaka. Xabi Alonso. And it's Seedorf. It's Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He has found the way through. Now it's Hullet. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a quick one. Space for him to turn and look. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Vieira. Nesta.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cruyff finds himself offside. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's a promising position. Kaká. Xabi Alonso finding himself in space. Kaká will not want to lose out here. And pull it! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. And here's Hullet. Plenty to aim at here. And it's Maldini. And here's Hullet. And he's had it nicked away. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Hullet. Hullet ploughing through the middle.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 22, Kaká. À leur place, le numéro 4, Lampard. Le numéro 26, Kagawa. Changement.
Cruyff. Sneijder. He'll try from distance. It's hit the crossbar. Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Now that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Cafu. De Ligt is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Great ball, and he's in here. Sneijder. And it's Vieira. And this is Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get... Chance for a shot!
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Cruyff chasing after it. And it's Sneijder. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. What a throw in. In with the challenge. And that will be the final act. Lyon pulled through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Lampard. Bullet! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Howson cuts out the pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Now it's Yamal. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Shevchenko. Kochu. Threads one in. Oh, good take in a good area. Can he finish? Seedorf. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, good spread. And it's Kaka. It's a good spell of possession, this. Kukchu. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mbappe.
Might want to be careful there.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Danny Olmo, he has found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Kopchu.
Now it's Hullet. Neither side yet able to find the net.
And he's managed to get free. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Can he finish? Goal! Leon! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Lyon have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Kopchu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Yamal. That is a great pick out. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. And it's Hullet. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He is just caressing the ball. And a chance! And yes, it's there! Spain are all square. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Kaka. Good ball, good take. Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Mbappe. Kaká shoots! They've scored! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Lyon with the lead. And Shevchenko! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Seedorf. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Shevchenko. And that pass just didn't quite work. And the referee has blown for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Lyon leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And so the action is resumed. Nice sequence of passes, this. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Silvestre made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And it's Hullet. Seedorf. Now Kaká. Hullet. And the shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Saliba. Neymar. He is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Nuno Mendes. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. This looks promising. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, good-looking ball. Silvestre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next...
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Goes for goal! Cruyff looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to belt it away. Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Hullet. Pass somewhat off target. Cafu. This is a promising build-up. Looking to play him in. Kirkchu. He is through here. Oh, well played, well played. Kaká. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neymar. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. So, what can they make of this? Half an hour gone in the second half. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Kaká. He's having a shot! Goal! Leon! And they've got their lead back. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And now he has two.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 8, Bonucci.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Kirkchu is the team's great visionary. Kagawa. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, shooting chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Can he get it through? The final 5 minutes.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's Cruyff. Very much into the last knockings. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
De Ligt. And time is up. Lyon pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things.
Goes for a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Gullit. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, Red, nice interception. Kaka. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's tidy. Spread out to the left. Seedorf. Kaka purring through the gears. Cafu. And it's made its way to him. ASA. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He has a look up. He is just caressed. Tries a shot! Goal! Leon! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Lampard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf wins the duel this time. Cruyff. Can he get it through?
This is actually quite a courageous move.
Oh, Cruyff! And he's stuck it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. And the pass is intercepted. Rummenigge. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Nedved. And it's Messi. That's going wide left. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Cafu. Cafu charging forward down that flank. Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Ibrahimovic. Cafu. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Lyon heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, now he can run away with it. Real chance! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. That was, and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10.
Terrific effort! There it is! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And Cruyff! That is decidedly lacking.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Matthäus, Lopez, and he's running through, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ramin actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kong and Hanoi with the corner, there first. Matthäus plays it short. Matthäus has the space to scheme. Seedorf. Lyon have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Delivery from Mbappe. Matthäus. Now it's Guirassy. Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Fermin, who's set up one goal so far. Knocks it into space. Real chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Lyon really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Matthäus. It's Rui Costa. And Fermin. It's a throw-in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a good run down the left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Guirassy. Fermin. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Rui Costa. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And this is Rui Costa. And he's gone backward here. Aims beyond the defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's managed to get free. Delivers with... And a header! And he's stuck it away! And this is getting better and better. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Kong and Hanoi are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Girassi. Kaka. Now it's Girassi. And it's Timber. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And they can counter here. And he's had it nicked away. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now that looks a decent ball. Pullet proves just a little bit too strong. It's a threatening ball.
Pullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Van Dijk. And it's Robertson. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. And Mateus. Fermin.
There will be
Mateus.
1 minute added time.
Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. Getting up there! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do... And that is indeed the final act. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Lyon not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Rui Costa. Very nicely done. He's under a lot of pressure there. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Rijkaard. Great vision. And he shoots! And that's in! They are playing them off the park.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Kong and Hanoi are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kaka.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he's in on goal. Kaka! Now that was quite some save. Rui Costa. Kong and Hanoi are looking to go forward now. Fermin. He has found the way through. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Đấy bật quạt đấy mà. Vừa quạt.
And
Bật
that's
vừa quạt
it.
thế.
And that's where we have to end
Bật
it.
cho
From
một
me,
cái quạt
Peter
vào.
Drury, and
Ôi.
my
Bật cho
co-commentator
một
Jim
cái quạt
Beglin.
đi.
A very good evening to you all.
Security staff for each block.
Để bật vừa quạt. Thế. Quạt nhá. con lấy con chơi. Ăn chuối không? Không là cái mặt này xấu. Chuyện kia. Bữa yêu. Wow. Xin lỗi. Vậy thôi, ai động chạm vào đâu, ai làm gì đâu. Nếu không chơi con chơi đi. Nào xem cá đi. Nào nói chuyện với các em kìa.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola.
He's having a shot! Takes a shot!
Lyon definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh no, this does not look good.
Moved on forwards. That's good running with the ball. He's got away. Tries to pass it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Chuối không? Em sao? Ngái cực. Anh mau ngủ tiếp đi. Mau ngủ tiếp. Không ngủ cho khi ngồi đây chơi một.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Pinches it off him. Now that looks a decent ball. Lyon are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Kimmich. Lampard. It's Van Dijk. Now he's off and running. Cafu cuts out the pass. Seedorf did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo looking to play him in. Picked out brilliant. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Palestine are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's found a way through. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mbappe. And he's got away from him. And Hullet! And that would have been some goal.
Mbappe clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's had it nicked away.
Lyon really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's run loose here. He's in one-on-one. Shapes to shoot. Has another go.
Đây là buổi ấn pin thôi.
Tried the volley,
Đây là buổi ấn pin.
but no.
Cristiano Ronaldo cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Palestine with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cafu deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kimmich makes a move down the right. Gets his head on it! And he hits the net!
Sao đây?
And they're threatening to fly away here.
Đây là gì? Nói cho bố nghe này.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Palestine are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the...
Chance! Stojkovic can so cleverly bypass the press. Silvestre. And this is Drogba. Drogba able to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Đây chụp một tao thì bố một
He
cơ.
has found the way through. He has a look up.
Ra đây.
Cruyff has such a quick mind. Without that, he wouldn't have been able to maintain a threat then.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's found the way through. Silvestre drives forward on the overlap. Tries to play it through. That has not gone well.
Làm sao đây con?
And it's Guardiola. Looking for the run. Good read, needed to be. Van Dijk makes the interception. And here's Stojkovic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Drogba. Real great chance!
Làm sao? Ra đây bố một tóc cho. Tóc lót cái gì? Đứng lên. Đứng ra đây. Dậy làm sao mà phải khóc? Đứng lên. Đứng lên.
Just way too good, Peter.
Lót cái gì?
Never going to stop it.
Dậy khóc. Muốn cái gì? Hả? Con muốn cái gì con nói bố nghe thế nào? Hả? Con muốn cái gì? Rồi, lấy đồ chơi ra chơi. Ê đừng khóc với lóc, vứt hết cả đầu.
A case now of complete control.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Hunnit.
That's good play from him.
He's in a great position here, so no flag here. Can he finish? And it's in! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
Lấy đồ chơi, con chơi đi.
His watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Đúng gì? Sữa uống bò bì.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Cái gì thì bảo cô. Nhưng mà không rớt một người nhá. Không đâu. Mang của trường chơi. Thế mà cũng khóc. Lấy đồ chơi cho con chơi. Mang ra ngoài này chơi cho thoáng này. Mang hẳn ra ngoài này chơi cho rộng. Đây này, lấy hẳn đến đây chơi thôi. Bê ra đây chơi.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Floated through, and he's intervened well there.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Hullet. He's being urged to shoot. Flash. Oh, good climb! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Bohang clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the pass is intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Kaka can see things, others simply cannot. And it's Lampard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cruyff. And this is Hullet. Oh, that's Hullet! And no mistake. They are purring.
Đừng ném vào đấy rồi thì bố dọn, để thì bố dọn cho.
Whoever is in his path, he will always
Ném như thế
find a
thôi.
way. Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Hullet.
Oh, really well played.
Try and Hullet!
Cruyff made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Seedorf. And Dijk does really well there, he is strong. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. Ruben Diaz does well to get it back. And here's Hullet. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found the way through. In by... Gets his head on it! Cruyff. Now it's Gullit. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rijkaard. Brahim Diaz. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Lampard. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's there to clear it. Kaká! It's bounced back off the post. Ruben Diaz can clear it away. And this is Batistuta. And he's got the beating of his man. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Batistuta. Gullit. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cafu. Chance to deliver. Maldini attempts a clearance. And it's Kaká. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's nice. He's picked his way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Taken back almost at once. Ruben Diaz.
Has been indicated.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Batistuta. That looks a cracking ball. Batistuta. And it's half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked
Giỏi
out
thế nhỉ?
pretty well so
Nó đang làm
far,
gì đấy? Nó đang nấu
Peter.
cơm à?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change.
Mai một mua cho
at
con bụi
this
ngủ
stage.
trong biển nữa nhá.
Lyon sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And
Okay.
so the action is resumed.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Brahim Diaz. Shot a goal! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Kaká. Can he get it through? De Ligt cuts out the pass. Batistuta. Rooney goes for a shot! Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Probing pass. Maldini cuts it out.
Lyon have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Shifted upfield. Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Kaká. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Kaká. And that has put paid to that. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Ødegaard. And this is Rooney. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Maldini makes the interception. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rijkaard. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Ruben Diaz.
Cafu gets a foot in here.
Graham Diaz. Number 4, Erdegaard. Coming on the field, number 2.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Number 22, Rafinha.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Mbappe.
Jordi Alba. Looking for options for movement. Maldini. That pass has been well intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has ended up in no man's land. That's an imaginative pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Hullet. And here's Kaka. Shot could be on. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. Lampard goes short. It's a good run down the right, drives it in. Rijkaard getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, just skips past his man. And they're back on the ball again. That's a sharp pass. Silvestre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most accurate pass. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and
There
they're
will be
right
1
to
minute added time.
Oh, there's a probing ball. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And that will be it. Lyon are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Lyon.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Now it's Mbappe. No way through. Nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Edmilson. Now it's Mbappe. Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side. De Ligt deals with that comfortably. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, look at the space here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Thailand with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the delivery. Cleared away.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Pirlo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Quarter of an hour played. And it's Gullit. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for a runner. He's in a great position here. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, what a... He's had a shot! And it's a goal! And there is your opener. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are...
Mbappe! Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Thailand are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking for the far post.
That's good defensive concentration.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Seedorf running with the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf, and that's been intercepted. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Lam drives forward on the overlap. Kaka. Pirlo wins the duel this time. Cafu. And here's Hullet. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a... Oh, he's all alone. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the... And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Lampard playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Hullet.
Bellingham.
Pele. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Deftly away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Pele. Shot, surely! It's in! The first significant strike. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Suarez. Good ball, good take. Kaka conjures time and space where few can.
Lyon are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Hullet. Suarez going after that. Timber. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Knocks it into space.
Liverpool really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the...
Pele! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. Ball's gone out of play. Very nicely done. He is through here. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Quality ball. 15 minutes till half-time. Hullet. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Xavi. Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. He's found a way through. Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, and it's Hullet. Tries a shot! And that's it! Lyon are level! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
It's starting to look very interesting. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! And he hits the net. And again they hit the front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's having a hit! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Lampard. Seedorf. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's half-time. Lyon are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And so the action is resumed. And here's Vieira. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And they're quick to get it back. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's gone backward here. Oh, that's nice. Xavi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There's the shot! Kaka, the specialist in tearing teams apart. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he cuts out the supply. Bullet under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Xavi. This is a promising build-up. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Bullet. Van Bouten wins the duel this time. 60 minutes played. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal has the space to scheme. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Lyon are looking to go forward now. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent... Luis Suarez! Cruyff looking for options for movement.
Pretty robust defending.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Cannavaro. Ball played for Xavi. Now it's Cruyff.
That was lovely, that.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Mbappe. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Played out wide. Bellingham.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 4.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 22.
Lyon have their lead.
Le numéro
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Le numéro 26.
The
Kagawa.
defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bullet. Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ronaldinho. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Gerrard. 5 minutes left on the clock. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Forlan. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bruno Fernandes, very much a man of this moment. Batistuta! And again, he is at his elastic best. Desperate defending required here. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
That tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And this, an opportunity to pull level. And this is Forlan. And he shoots! Goal! And right near the end, we have parity. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
Forlan. Takes a shot! So close, but that is as good as it gets. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, a guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Ibrahimovic, and this is Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it out wide. Schneider gets into a good position. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Header comes in! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Picked out brilliantly. Guardiola. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Ferdinand. Ah, he's given it away. He's got away. Shapes to shoot. Oh, Leon! And Lille are in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Cafu cuts out the pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cafu. Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Paulette. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. An opportunity. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Lyon are now luxuriating in a two-goal. Messi! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Punched away. And that's a throw-in. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully... Can he finish? Goal! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pull it. Pull it. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Tôi đi chơi không? Tôi đi chơi nha.
That
Bố mẹ
was
không đi ăn
travelling.
chơi nha.
Rodri makes the interception. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, that's nice. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here. Goes for the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
It's gone for a throw-in. Cafu plays it in. Oh, that was vital.
Temps additionnel,
Messi.
3 minutes.
Now it's Cruyff. He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Pull it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Messi. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Lyon are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
D'avance, merci.
Lyon claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So we're off again. Here's Rodri. And it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Well, that looks a decent ball. Kaká. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. Pull it. He was under real pressure there. And it's Sneijder. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ferdinand. And it's Rodri. That's destined for the flank. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Kaká.
Guardiola. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit. Gullit.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cafu. Decent chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And here's Guardiola. Very nicely done. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Điểm đó. Còn giỏi quá.
Now it's Gullit. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Manchester United have their third corner. And a header! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Just eases him off the ball. He's on it, can he get away?
Oh, really well played.
Now he's running away. Oh, well played. Schneider. Ball played for Nesta. Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Gullit receives it in a good position here. Cafu. Guardiola. Gullit. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Aims beyond the defence. He's in a great position here. Mbappe. Lyon have a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Anh ở nhà không ạ? Không phải số của Doanh đâu. Cho anh Doanh anh bỏ số từ lâu rồi. Mình mua lại ở Viettel. Về một thế.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Batistuta. And Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Incoming to... Terrific effort! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this? Ball in towards... Getting up there! Oh, he's hit the bar! That's going to go a long way. And here's Mbappe. Cafu. That's tidy. And he's made sure that's not getting through. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Batistuta. That's the keeper's ball. Front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's a throw. That is lovely. Tries one from range. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Rijkaard. And it's Sneijder. And it's Gerrard. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff. Kaka. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. He's having a shot! Goal! Leon!
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Aimed beyond the defence. Cafu. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. And he goes cross-field. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that is high.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Gì đấy? Cầu cái gì đấy con?
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Distributed tidily. Oh, that's nice. Batistuta.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Xavi Alonso. It's Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
And it's Schneider. Schneider. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta!
Xoài, đúng không? Cấm sút vào.
Glorious Bati goal! He's got himself an act. And that is indeed the final act. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Lyon are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Maldini. Chiellini. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Batistuta. To Maldini. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he shoots! Loose ball has another go! Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
It's made its way to him. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Kaka. Mbappe looking for the run. He's had a shot! And he's done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit.
Nào, hóc đấy con ạ. Cho đấy còn miệng bẩn nhé. Cho miệng. Thấy chưa?
Lyon leading now.
Đừng cho miệng.
Kaka.
Lyon are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Spread it left. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe stood his ground strongly.
Con bật điện lên cho sáng. Cắm điện cho con nhé.
Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe with a reputation for taking on any shot. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! They've got to be quick to recover this. Mbappe. Cafu. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Messi. He is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cafu. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Sneijder. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. In once more.
Vitoria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Out towards the flank. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Chán chưa? Chán cất vào hộp đi. Em cứ cất hết vào hộp. Đổ cái đồ chơi vào hộp đi con. Tí bố cho con xem màn hình tí nhá. Tí nữa nhá. Đổ hết vào hộp đi.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 9, Xabi Alonso. Le numéro 22, Kaka. À leur place, le numéro
Can he get it
3,
through? Look at the space here.
Totti. Changement en cours.
Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bale. Rijkaard. Sneijder can so cleverly bypass the press. Well played for Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Cruyff powering forward here. Silvestre. And it's Totti. Looking to play him in.
Lyon can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That has not gone well. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Adams spots it and intercepts. Bale. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Gerrard knocks it out wide. Knocks it into space.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Lyon can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Mbappe taking in the action.
Có cái cá không? Mặt, 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 mặt. Con để vào đây. Bây giờ nhá, để hết những cái đầu tiên của con vào đây. Chỉ. Cất nốt vào đi. Yeah. Yeah. Cất nốt vào. Đợi một tí nhé. Con ăn đi. Con bê cái đấy xuống, con đây ăn. Bê hẳn cái đĩa xuống. Ngồi đây con ăn này. Ngồi lên đây. Ngồi đấy ăn được. Con ăn đi. Con ứng cái đĩa mà. Ứng cái đĩa mà. Gần người con
Well,
ấy.
football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself.
Rummenigge! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lampard gets over and intercepts. Sylvestre. Now Seedorf. And it's Lampard. Cruyff. Azar. Probing pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Tries a shot! Riveting on! That is just brilliant!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So, a breakthrough already.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He'll try to keep this alive. Lampard. Now this could be a chance. And Hullet! Very nicely done. Cafu, played in, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. And it's Azar. That's a delicate pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hullet did just about enough to come out on top there. Could be danger here. Rummenigge. He's shifting through the gears here. Lyon are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. No, that's been intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. Eto'o chasing after it. Sylvestre kept his eye on it, and he's there. Seedorf.
Lyon are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's a throw.
Làm đấy đi. Ngoan đấy thì cứ bên kia.
Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And that's another good win of the ball. Mbappe. And here's Kaka. Eto'o.
Lyon certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And the pass is intercepted.
Ôi giời, nhanh lên.
Yaya Toure.
Đã bây giờ rửa xuống nhanh.
Eto'o. Spread to the right. And this is Hullet. Takes a shot! And that's another fine save.
Bê ghế ra ngoài này con. Bê ghế ra đấy.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Lyon are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. Cruyff tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Cất này phải gọn gàng quá.
Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Eto'o. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Đéo gì đâu, cứ để.
Well seen. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Lyon finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's well positioned here, and it's Lampard. Oh, well played. Rummenigge. That's good play. Now, can they get it back? Seedorf. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Has a look and plays it forward. And that pass just didn't quite work. No way through there. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Hullet.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Lampard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Thuram. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Hullet. ASA. Now it's ASA. This is a promising build-up. Silbesh. Seedorf. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's aimed into the middle. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. That's going across goal. Buffon claims it, safe hands. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bonucci makes the interception.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, what a ball! Backward it goes. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. This looks promising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 4, Lampard. Le numéro 22,
Oh, strongly
Kaka.
challenged there.
Le numéro 10,
Azar.
le numéro 8, Bonucci. À leur place, le numéro 3, le
Can he
numéro
get on
20,
the end of this?
Deco.
Shot could be...
Le
Can he
numéro
finish? Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 11.
So we have movement on both
Le
benches.
numéro 6. Owen.
Milan leading now.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. And here's Deco, and that's gone loose.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Looking to play him in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Deco. Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Spread it left. Roberto Baggio. Great ball if he can get there. And he's certainly onside here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Deco. And here's Baggio. The end, time is up. Lyon were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.